Pop my shit, yeah, I'm pop my shit. Nigga been having, you ain't got it like this. Young nigga be hating, you ain't got it like this. What's happening? Welcome back to Uncommon Sense, man. Yeah, we got a little different start on this podcast just due to another tragic, sad situation. No negative vibes, just sad vibes. They happen. You got to know it's different levels of vibes. So, you know what I mean? Today on Uncommon Sense is kind of perfect, you know what I mean? Because we definitely gonna show our love and give condolences to PNB, to Rock from Philly. I got family in Philly. It's crazy. I always fuck with my Philly artists. I love them. You know what I mean? And PNB Rock was one of the ones. He's in my library. Been listening to him. Yeah. But it's crazy. I was gonna do this video anyway. And now it's super perfect. It's super perfect to do this video. But before we even do that, y'all already know the routine, man. We gonna stop and pause first for a second for PNB Rock. And then we're going to give you another second for hit that subscribe button, man, because we on our way to 1,000 subscribers. I need that, man. We going up. I'm geek, man. I just started this podcast. I'm not even really 2 weeks in, and I got a little motion, man. So we going to keep this thing going, pumping and jumping. And like I said, here on Uncommon Sense, I'm going to always reveal the cap because we going to think with uncommon sense, with common situations, and vice versa around. So back to it, like this whole PNB Rock thing, and even outside of the PNB Rock, like a lot of artists get robbed for their jewelry. No, like I said, I was gonna do this video anyway. Before the purge, this was gonna literally the Chicago purge video I just dropped. This video is supposed to have been before that one, and that I did before the PNB Rock shit happened. So it's like it all made sense. And it's like I got to talk about these diamonds. I was gonna do that anyway. And I gotta talk about these chains. I gotta talk about this jewelry, bro. It's so much cap in the jewelry. And with this cap is, I know y'all done heard about the cap before, because when you're buying it, it's all about trying to find what's real and what ain't. But I don't think y'all know how deep it is. And actually, this is just a part one. I'm gonna do a part two to this. First, I'm gonna just show y'all on a level of what we understand about their jewelry. So everybody wanna rob the rappers, you know what I mean, for their jewelry, not knowing this shit could be capped down. This shit could be CVD, SIs, Morrisonite diamonds. You got man, you got all type of diamonds that look better than real diamonds. Real diamonds don't even look this good. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get into the video. I'm not even gonna waste no time, man. RIP, PNB, you feel what I'm saying? Or any other person that get robbed and got killed behind some jewelry that you don't even know was real. You risking your life for something that you don't even really know what the hell. You can just kill somebody for some cap ass shit they got on. But we finna talk about the details of this. So no more talking, let's get in the video.
Yeah, plenty of times, but right now this is real though.
If there's any genre that has diamonds built into its DNA, it's hip-hop. Since Slick Rick's early days of displaying decadence to the crazy creations that Ghostface used to sport in the dawn of the bling era, jewelry purchases are nothing new in the game. In truth, it's become such an accepted part of the culture that even before an MC has truly accomplished anything, the lure of the Diamond District can be too strong to resist.
Nigga want it,
As Kanye once famously put it on Touch the Sky, I went to Jacob an hour after I got my advance, I just wanted to shine. But while many of us once stared at these larger-than-life figures and assumed that every gram of diamond, platinum, and gold that they'd purchased was as legitimate as they come, the darker underbelly of the jewelry game has gradually made its way to the surface. At one stage, the culture of flossing in hip-hop was previously thought to be on life support when in 2009, the Wall Street Journal posted an expose on how the recession and changes in the music industry had melted rappers' ice and led them to look for cheaper alternatives. A lot of these rappers...
Now, you repeat what he just said in 2009. You know, in 2009, it's a lot of, everybody went broke. Folks lost their house. Stock market crash. The real estate market crashed. Shit was crazy. So, rappers weren't really making that much money. The industry was the same. They was busting down their chains, my guy. They were busting down their chain to sell. They couldn't afford the real shit no more. So this when the game started to evolutionize. If you pay attention around that time, yeah, it kind of died down. Everybody wasn't wearing jewelry like that. Then all of a sudden it was like a big boom, like boom, everybody getting jewelry. gotta pay attention to that, because if everybody buying diamonds or precious stone, that don't make it so precious no more. Everybody can't be riding around here with diamonds. It's not these many diamonds on the market or in the earth like that, bro. Everybody can't have a diamond. That's the reason why it was so high. But y'all finna learn something today. Especially y'all goons. Especially y'all fools that's running around here robbing. Huh? This really for the goon heads. You know what I mean? Like, I want the robbing ass nigga to see that.
Simply don't have the money for the real stuff anymore, proclaimed Beverly Hills jeweler Jason Arashaban said at the time. It's to the point where they are wearing imitation jewelry, and that's ridiculous. But as platforms such as YouTube and SoundCloud became star factories and hip-hop ascended to the rank of the world's most popular genre, flexing your diamonds returned with a vengeance, and soon, every rapper with even a regional hit was splashing out on signature pendants, bust-down diamond watches, iced-out grills, and more. And once again, a new generation of impressionable hip-hop lovers took their extravagant purchases and claims of massive spending sprees at face value. But with the rise of social media, these rappers' purchases are under more scrutiny than ever before.
I'm getting on the stone, bro. I'm getting on the stone, bro.
Nah, man, come on.
Where you
Where you from, dog?
know y'all remember this.
Nah, bro, nah, hold on.
And as it has become clear, fakes are littered all over in today's marketplace. In today's landscape, jewelry like a label pendant piece are such important status symbols that there are even fake chains being made to allow struggle rappers to fake a cosign from their favorite crews such as Lil Baby's 4PF or 21 Savage's Slaughter Gang. But while these fakes were being sold on sites like eBay or Alibaba, there's a lot of proof that even if you think you're going somewhere trustworthy, things are not always what they seem. And now rappers are becoming more vigilant than ever. Stop buying all this jewelry without knowing what you're doing, Lil Durk warned his fellow artists in September of this year. A lot of this stuff fake and some is overpriced. Get one jeweler and stick to him. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be when the truth come out. With counterfeits flooding the market, a whole online subculture dedicated
listen to everything else he say. You ain't listen to that part, did
Most
you?
notably, IG account Fake Watchbusters has outed countless famous MCs and athletes for sporting counterfeit goods. Just 3 days after Durkio's warning to upcoming rappers, one of the most infamous examples of a rapper being finessed by jewelers came to light. When Lil Baby showed off the 400,000 Patek Philippe watch that he'd worn as a part of his Met Gala fit on Instagram, fans and fake watchbusters alike were quick to tell him that it wasn't the real deal. Within hours, Lil Baby played Raffaello & Co., the outlet that sold him the timepiece, on blast. Now at Raffaello & Co., y'all know better than to sell me, of all people, a fake or anything that could be called a fake, he wrote on Instagram. I stand on my name the same way y'all should. Ain't no such thing as a mistake when that money get involved. Suddenly faced with bad publicity, the owners issued a statement which claimed that I personally would never knowingly sell him or anyone else anything that is not 100% authentic. I have known Lil Baby for a while and there's nothing fake about him, especially his jewelry and watches.
Yeah,
I want to
that's
personally apologize to Lil Baby for what is.
See, that's what a lying nigga gonna do. He gonna boost your ego up. Man, I would never do that, man. You ain't never been fake, man. Ain't nothing about you fake. He ain't said nothing about him. He putting the energy back on Lil Baby. Man, you're the greatest. I would never finesse the greatest. And unless I get caught. And then, yeah.
Transpired. Raffaello & Co. took immediate action to rectify this. We pride ourselves in being an honest business and will take great care to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. But despite their assurances that this was a one-time oversight, Vlad TV suggested that this wasn't an isolated incident and detailed his own run-ins with R&Co.
I actually had a bad experience with the same company. I had actually traded in a rose gold Hublot King Power watch. Beautiful. You know, we did a deal where I gave him that watch and he gave me a Rolex Presidential in yellow gold. When I went to go get it appraised and looked at, you know, for my insurance and so forth, we come to find out that one of the links on the back of it was rose gold instead of yellow gold. And then we come to find out that the actual, you know, glass on the watch
was capped.
Wasn't even Rolex glass. So I had to spend a few $1,000 to get this watch back into its original shape. How many of these watches have these guys sold to people that didn't catch
Most
it, like me or Lil Baby? Lil Baby wouldn't have caught it if he didn't Instagram it. Right. If he never Instagrammed it, he'd be sitting there with his $40 watch thinking it's worth $500,000.
Make no mistake, Raffaello & Co. aren't the only culprits here. In fact, when you look at nearly every major outlet that hip-hop has helped popularize, it has been accused of scamming to some degree. Since the early 2000s, the world of hip-hop and jewelry have been closely intertwined and led a lot of salesmen to have personal relationships with rappers. And while for the famed Jacob the Jeweler, who ended up doing 2 years in prison due to claims that he laundered money for the BMF crew, it all ended disastrously.
England ain't got the many diamonds.
They're making money hand over fist, and in some cases, doing it all with products that some claim aren't what they say they are. Among the most famous West Coast jewelers, Ben Baller, the go-to guy for everyone from Kanye
necklace
to
he got on,
Creator,
he know
and
better.
Nas, was accused of being a scammer by DJ Academics. And moreover, Ack claimed he isn't the only one.
While you have preyed on the young black artists who've came up, you've overpriced jewelry by hundreds of thousands of dollars when they could have used that money to feed their family or done other things with it.
That's
You
their fault,
preyed
Ack.
only on rappers. You don't prey on nobody else. You're not over there trying to get the Wall Street. You only prey on
Because Wall Street
African-American
motherfuckers don't buy that
rappers who
shit.
just got
Ack.
a big advance check what they think.
They gonna prey on
is
whoever the
theirs.
fuck is
Ben
buying
Baller's
it.
nothing but
That's our dumb
a
ass.
scammer, a thief, a liar, someone who is just down to finesse them, and I'll keep using my voice and my platform to let that be known. These jewelers
right, Ed.
are the biggest scammers.
They are.
But you know what? There's a lot of people who scam in the hip hop, so I ain't gonna say nothing until you start talking about me. Once you start talking about me, I'll expose your scam.
Where Ack didn't go into specifics about whether his wares were fake or not, there are other figures in hip-hop who go out of their way to let the world know if what a jeweler is selling isn't what it claims to be. In 2019, Young Thug claimed that Icebox, the famed jewelers in Atlanta, tried to extort him by giving him new pieces without asking for any money, only to later send him a bill in a practice that he called predatory. Despite his prominence in the field, another man whose name is not without controversy is Elliot Eliante, jeweler to Migos and the creator of Lil Uzi's infamous $24 million forehead diamond. Earlier this year, he felt the wrath of Sauce Walka, who claimed that the famous dealer was very much entrenched in the practice of selling CVD diamonds.
Oh no, you did not jump in my diamond business. Eliante, you hot BB diamond scamming artist. That's why the rest of them jewelers be on your carbon vaccinated CVD diamond selling. First of all, let's
Trying
just
to
make
tell
this clear. See, I take off with Quavo and Amigo. I got a relationship with them. They're like my brother. You been on my DM on my stealing my jewelry style for 4 years, and they'll say, don't you play these games. We want to know why Uzi don't what you want to know, little baby don't what you because your diamonds is fake. As soon as they go to another jeweler, they put it in that machine, that X-ray machine, they show you these are CBD diamonds, carbon vaccinated diamonds.
Rather than being alone in the allegations of this
Right.
practice, Johnny Dang, otherwise known as TV Johnny, has since been dogged by claims that he did exactly the same thing by a former employee.
All
But where most of these
that's the
claims have come
game.
from outside the industry, there is one shadowy figure that's all too happy to let anyone know that's asking in on what goes down in the fake jewelry game. Known as Raheem the Jeweler, he's since made a side hustle for himself, exposing the ins and outs of how much money he makes off fake jewelry, and in one case, which rapper is purchasing it from him.
I've had a couple customers that I really don't want to name for because it's gonna, it can mess with my bread.
So you telling me that this knockoff right here is $1 million business?
Yeah.
Of course.
A little bit more than that. I mean, I will say this. It's already out in the open. My biggest customer last year was Soulja Boy. He bought
Soulja Boy shit look
with
fake.
The black face with the white face. He got the Yap Master encrusted. I got the bust down.
With dealers such as Raheem serving up fakes that are undetectable to the untrained eye, the idea of copping fake jewelry has even become a topic of debate among OGs. During a Clubhouse discussion that was hosted by Royce da 5'9" and sparked by the news that Chad Ochocinco had purchased fake watches to save money, NY veteran Mano
That nigga
discussed how the
smart.
identity crisis that artists feel and the nature of the industry could pressurize them into purchasing fake jewelry. While from Crooked Eye's vantage point, the concept of rappers and athletes making the practice of buying cheap alternatives known might actually promote good spending habits in those who look up to them.
You know what, Royce?
Flash.
As far as that, it's like, why even buy a replica watch and then say it's fake? Like, you better off not buying it at all, right? But I understand the mentality to feel or look like or have to fit in. Like, I want to act like this is a real Audemars. I want to act like this is a real Patek. And you got the money to do it, but you won't do it. I don't get that. Like, you might as well just go straight bare with nothing. You know what I mean? Go get you a Seiko or something like that.
Do y'all think that energy is transferring to the youth though? Like, if somebody say, yo, I can afford this, you know what I'm saying? But I be wearing fake, I'm wearing replicas, you know what I mean? I'm spending less money. Is there a jewel in there for the youth in any of that energy? Can the youth pull out and say, you know what, maybe a bunch of jewelry ain't what I need to be on right now? Because my favorite football player, he just said he ain't even wearing real jewelry.
Considering that nearly every major broker in the game has at least one person claiming that they're pulling the wool over their clients' eyes, it seems like if a rapper of the stature of Lil Baby can get caught out, no one is safe. Whether it's a
Nobody's
byproduct
safe.
of the dangers of being ripped off or not, it's unsurprising that there's a new crop of rappers who've decided that they should no longer value the flashiness of their financial security and shrewder investments. Case in point, the formerly iced out 21 Savage.
One is because everybody wears jewelry. I outgrew it. I'm getting a little wiser and growing. So another reason is because the richest people that I've ever met in my life, they've never had on jewelry. Every time I meet somebody who's very, very rich, like wealthy, I never seen them with jewelry on. And ever since I've been saving money and not spending it on jewelry, I've been getting way richer.
And he's far from alone either. Recently, when asked about why he doesn't own any Cuban chains, Corday explained that the numbers just don't stack up in the way that many rappers seem to assume.
If you talk with any actual like accountant or person that like is an expert in finances, they're gonna tell you, okay, how much money you really have to buy $100,000 Cuban to like really be able to like actually afford it in a knowledgeable and smart way. They're gonna be like, you need to have like 30 million. We don't have a 401k. We don't have no retirement plan.
Encouraging as their words are, considering that the culture of showing off, no matter the cost, is still very much ingrained in hip-hop, you can expect that most rappers will still be flocking to buy what they hope is real jewelry for years to come. So, as long as staying iced out remains as much of a priority for MCs as it ever was, you can bet that unless they take the time to root out the shadier dealers once and for all, we'll be seeing more scandals over fake watches and CVD diamonds in the years to come.
Look, man, these folks is hip on how to get them fake jewelry, man. Even the rapper that's buying it might not know it's fake. Everybody can't have no diamonds, bro. That's just impossible.
Nope.
Then that makes the precious stone not precious.
Yeah.
If everybody got it, what's so fucking valuable about it? If everybody got it, that brings down the value, man. Everybody ain't, man, they got lab diamonds. They make diamonds in the lab, bro. They got CVD diamonds. They got moissanite. They got fake gold that don't tarnish. They got companies that's making millions of dollars a year off selling basically costume jewelry. So who's to say this jewelry that you're not killing these rappers behind is not even real, bro? Who's to say it's real? You don't know. Because the rapper you robbing don't even know.
Nope.
And this go out to all the fool head goons that want to rob, man. You're going to be doing something. I might, and I'm not encouraging you to rob nobody. I just want you to be hip and knowing what you're getting yourself into, what you putting your life in jeopardy for something that might not even be real. All the rappers getting scammed. If all the rappers got 10 chains and up, you expect all of them to be real when they telling you the whole industry is infested with this fake ass shit from the go? And they are constantly coming up with new technology to make it look even realer and less realer, so they can make more money. They gonna come up with anything to make money, man. The Alibaba game, you heard them, all that. They know about all that. They own that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's just crazy, man. We got to stop it. We got to stop being capped down, man. You know what I'm saying? Just cause a nigga got a chain on, man, he could, bro, look here. He could have got that thing for $2,000 and tell you it's $60,000, and he capped out, and then he get killed behind it, man. And me personally, I just want to talk about the aspect of everybody talking about, P&B. He shouldn't have went there. His girl shouldn't have posted the picture, which all that is true. You know what I'm saying? All that is true. You know what I'm saying? But I think you're just talking about the preventative measures for you to be safe in a crazy environment. So yeah, they slipped on their preventative measures that P&B and his girl could have took. But that's cool. But I don't want to talk about them because that ain't where the root at. Everybody's talking about that preventative part. I ain't talking about that. I go deeper than that. I want to go where the cap at. And the cap lies in the actual niggas that's robbing. That's who I want to talk to. I want to talk to the goon heads. This is who I hope this video affects. I just want to, if I can change one robbing ass nigga mind, you know, like, bruh, I seen bro on YouTube, man. He said that shit might not even be goddamn real, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's who I'm after. No one's talking about the robbing ass niggas. Everybody's talking about, she shouldn't have posted the picture. He shouldn't have went there. Why? I mean, Instagram's for you to take pictures, right? That was invented for you to take pictures, right? Yeah. Roscoe's was created for you to eat there, right? That's why they created.
Yeah.
you to eat there, right? And they put it by the airport, so people from the airport can be convenient. He said he was getting something to eat before he went to the airport. That's why he was at that one. But what people didn't create was robbing ass niggas.
Nope.
So to me, that's the factor that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, Instagram was made to take pictures. Roscoe was made to be ate at. Ain't nobody doing that wrong. Now, like I said, yeah, you're right. You got to know where you at and be preventative. Use preventative measures because there are fools out here. But I'm here to talk about the fools. Ain't nobody talking about the fools that's robbing. No one talking about that. I'm here to affect the goons, man. So the goons, I hope you know, man, most of that shit ain't even real. The rapper don't even know it ain't real. You steal the jewelry and then what? Take it somewhere and get nothing? Now you got to murder. Don't be capped down, man. And rappers, don't be capped down. Stop spending your money on that, my guy. You know, I try to have a balance. And you know what I do? I just try to, if I splurge a little bit, I save a little bit, and I invest a little bit. Them are 3 things I do. I'm about to buy some, I got all type of, I got shoes right here. I'm looking at some Gucci slides now. I got on some MMC slides now. I buy shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but I also, the same thing I paid for that, I got in stocks. And then I'm going to go put some up for another move too. So, no, try to have some balance if you do that. But I'm just trying to let you know, if you do that jewelry shit, it might be capped out. So please use some common sense in an uncommon situation when y'all out here trying to buy them goddamn diamonds. I'm out of here.